Hello creation, I hope you're well. I've not written anything, I just want to talk to you about a little bit about fasting. Uh, my body's been screaming out to me to do a fast for quite some time, and I have done one or two, but I've kind of had this forced upon me a little bit. Reasoning behind that is, I did mention it in a previous video, I had a battered fish and some baked beans, I think it was, and I would just, that was at 8 o'clock at night, and my body was just screaming at me. So I've had to listen to that. So I'm now 62 and a half hours into a fast. Don't know how long it's going to go. The longest I've gone is a 75-hour fast up to press. The body is now starting to purge itself. I'm drinking water, although I should possibly drink a bit more water, but I am drinking tea, decaffeinated tea, and I'm drinking chai. I love my chai, and in that chai I am putting a few garlic granules, because apparently garlic's good for your system, and about I doubt it'll be a quarter of a teaspoon of turmeric, which I know is very good for you. What else? A tiny bit of organic honey, and that's added to it's powdered chai, and then I add a little bit of, it's a barista coconut milk that I buy from a local supermarket. One of the more competitive ones, you know. So, and around about this time, well, it's the body's just starting to purge, So, like I say, I'm 62 and a half hours into it, and we'll see how we go. The longest I've done prior to this was 75 hours, I think. Yeah, it was. So, like I say, like I've just said, and I'm going to say again, we'll just see. I don't know how long this fast is going to go on till. I'm absolutely trusting in the great divine with regard to this, and listening to my intuition, my gut feeling, my higher self, whatever you want to call it. And this is the route that I have to take. I think we all would benefit, absolutely, I know we would, from doing a fast, because we don't need to eat as much as we eat. In years gone by, when we were more in touch with the spiritual aspect of self, we wouldn't eat as much. In days gone by, some of them, and I know what some people will be saying, well, they didn't eat as much because they couldn't afford it or whatever. But although food was scarce, we've not got claws, have we? There's no claws on there, is there? They're not for ripping animals to pieces, are they? It's for picking fruit, etc. Don't get me wrong, just my last meal, as I say, was fish. I think I'm gonna sort of pack in eating chicken, and I'm not. Well, we'll just see how things go. That's the thing. That's the beauty of choice, isn't it? It's each individual's choice. Should you be lucky enough to have choice, of what to eat, because I know some have much less choice than others. Fast food, I'm giving it a wide berth, an absolute wide berth. And you could call that battered fish fast food, couldn't you? But that didn't agree with me and kept me up all through night. It were horrific. So I've had to listen to that, and like I say, I'm now 62 and a half hours into this fast. I will keep you updated. And hopefully next time you see me, it'll be a much thinner version. Anyway, So that's one thing. Also, at this time, this is a time of great purging. Great purging that's happening throughout the whole of creation, especially down here upon this physical earth plane. You may well find that you are being subject to energies that are not very nice. You know, you may well be struggling within your own internal system with regards to your energy. This is calling for change. It's calling, if anything feels uncomfortable, it's calling for you to address it, to look within, to look at what it is that's happening. Last night I watched a movie which was called Spotlight, which I didn't know what it was about until I watched the movie, and it was about all the child abuse within the Catholic Church, and how it was unveiled in Boston with all those, and it was just a phenomenal film. Although in saying that, it did trigger aspects of hidden self that needed addressing. So there were some energies. I had to do some deep shadow work last night, and we're here, and we're all right, and we're buzzing. And regardless of how those energies come at us, they're there for a reason. They're there because they need addressing. So I had to do some internal shadow work last night. I was transported again back to the council estate that I grew up on, and I had to face. I say face. I didn't really have to face. It's more like I was there in a. I wasn't there doing my own shadow work. I was there doing shadow work for the others, for creation. That's the difference. That's how I know that's the difference from where I was all them years ago and all what I've worked through to where I'm at now. Is I'm actually consciously aware now that I'm doing it for creation. You know, it wasn't personally for me and solely for me, for my past experiences. You know, yeah. So I'm really proud of myself, if I'm fair, if I'm being honest, as to where I'm at on my journey. Even when we're going through the darkest of energies, we are, as long as you're in the moment, you know what's happening, you know what you're doing, they can't touch you, because you are love at the core, baby. You are your own power. You are. They don't have power over you. You want to tell them that. You want to tell that energy that. You know, you want to tell it, you have no power over me. I love you. I love all of creation. I love you. I will take on board and I will transmute. And you're free to go. Just be gone. It's okay. It's alright. We're all part of one. One. As Alan Watts said, the wave that rises from the ocean is not separate to the ocean. We are all one in this energetic field of creation. Yeah. Conscious awareness. And that's it. Anyway, just wanted to have a chit chat with you. So that's 2 points. That's fasting and shadow work. So we keep going, we keep transmuting. Every bit we do is a bit less to do, and we make the world a better place for all of us. Don't think we don't, because we do. That's it for now. Take care.